Good morning and welcome to another vlog. We're heading out on a bike ride, which is so rare, but it's beautiful outside and I really wanted to go. So I inspired my husband / guilted him into going with me. So very excited about that. Just the minimal makeup today. I did the Trumpet Like It's Hot Facial Works sunscreen. We've got my favorite, almost dropped it, Stockholm, there we go, Stockholm Merit Blush Balm. I put some Hourglass concealer and then a little brow gel and we are ready to go. So let's get on our bike. Another beautiful blue sky morning. There's my husband already on his bike. Cannot wait. And here's Perla in all her glory. Okay, let's pray that our tires are not flat. This is the high school I went to. Crazy. Such a perfect day today. And I'm already so warm I had to take off my top layer. But this is the prettiest part of the school right here, the theater. I just think it's so beautiful the way they did it. So nice. The architecture at Huntington Beach High School is just next level. I'm so glad I got the tires pumped because I'm not even pedaling and I would have had to pedal downhill. That's how flat my tires were before. We made it to the beach, just a street away. Put everything away, and then I don't know if I showed you guys this last time, but Raphael hung my microformer, which is so nice because now I can use it in our little gym, which we love. Just finished our morning bike ride. Now we're gonna make some breakfast, get ready for church. And today is Super Bowl Sunday, so we're hosting Super Bowl today. This is our first time hosting.
Ever.
What are we making?
Wings.
Yeah.
And salsa.
Oh my gosh, the salsa's so good. I'll have to show you later. So this is the outfit for the day, or at least for church. I've got these really fun suede boots, this really pretty dress. It's kind of like open in the back. And I'm late, so here we go. We just finished church. It was really good. We had a guest pastor today. He's actually a teacher over at Pacifica Christian High School, and I feel like everybody at that church sends their kids there. But yeah, he was really good. And we were in Acts 3 just talking about how we're so comfortable living here in Orange County, but knowing Jesus makes us estranged to our home that we're comfortable with, because we're supposed to be different, set apart, and it's not supposed to feel super comfortable because we know the truth. We know Jesus is the one true God, etc. So it was a really good sermon. I'm butchering it, but I'm actually going to link the sermon because he did such a good job. He's actually pretty funny too, which is just a side note. I think whenever we have teachers that preach, and I mean like teachers who teach high school, I just think they're funny. I don't know, maybe it's their desire to keep their students engaged, but he said some things that I was like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Anyway, very engaging. But now we're headed home to do some cleanup before Super Bowl, which is very exciting. Looking for some barbecue sauce. What kind of wings are you making?
It's like a Texas sweet rub.
There's so many options, actually.
You can do this one.
Kinder's.
Never tried this one.
It's organic. Yeah, we can try it. Now we're looking for drinks. I don't drink anything really except water, lemonade, wine. But our guests might for Super Bowl, so you want to just get sparkling water?
I'm trying to find the cases. It might be on the other side.
Other side?
Let me look.
I've heard the poppies are good.
I'm not a big fan.
Oh, okay. And there's half day. Lots of choices here. Okay, now we're talking. We're looking for some white. Sauv Blanc. I see a lot of Chardonnay.
Maybe a Sauv Blanc or
Chardonnay. Oh, I see Sauvignon Blanc Dow. We could do that. 16. Do you want to do that? The Dow?
yeah, it's kind of another
2023. Pretty bottle. We went to the winery there. It's so pretty. I'm trying to see if there's anything else good. Actually don't see anything I recognize though. Well, except Josh. I do know Josh. And then I have tried this Oregon wine right here, but not the white. I tried what's it called? A red. Oh, and we've tried this one too, Pine Ridge. That one looks good.
We'll just take a bottle and then.
We got the football pregame going on. Already started cooking, right?
Yeah.
How
Got the wings smoking.
Let's see it. Open it up for me. I just want to see the inside. We got our Komodo Joe. This was your birthday gift, right?
Yeah.
1 year?
Ready?
Yep. Woo! That looks good.
Looking good.
Again, another beautiful day. Now let me show you what I've been doing. Not as hearty, but we got cookies in here. And they are ready to go in the oven. So we'll go ahead and pop those in. Alexa, put a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Slow down.
Maybe we'll make some brownies. Let's see. Okay, so while we're waiting for the cookies to bake, we'll go ahead and make these brownies, which I haven't made brownies in maybe 10 years, maybe more. I used to make brownies as a kid, but yeah, I just stopped doing it. And this is just nice to have a little variety for the dessert, even though it's not homemade, but it's okay. I'm hoping these taste good. I used to love Betty Crocker as a kid. All the cookies I baked as a kid were Betty Crocker. And I used to make them with my grandma all the time. So, good memories. Oh wait, I still need that package. Oh, I'm throwing it away. Okay, so we need vegetable oil. Let's just use, instead of vegetable oil, maybe I could just use avocado oil. What do you think? You think that would be bad? Okay?
Yeah, avocado is fine.
Because we don't have vegetable oil, so, but we have this.
Vegetable oil is olive oil, too.
No, those are different. Vegetable oil is not olive oil.
Olives are vegetables?
No, that's why they have two separate kinds. It's definitely not the same thing. Did you like this? Or no?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, they're good.
Now you know, the cherry one is good if you're into that. These, I'm addicted. They're so good. And they're organic, which is random. But these remind me of the cheese balls that you would eat like in that clear plastic container as a kid. So bad for you, but so good. These are actually healthier and tasty. So good. I need 2 tablespoons of water, 1/3 cup. So 1/3. Where's 1/3? Why doesn't it tell me? So 1/3, smaller than a half. So if this says half, so 1/3 would be here. To be determined. Okay, now we are ready to mix. So let me go get my mixer. So we're getting it. It's good. Again, haven't made brownies in so long. There's something about a good box brownie. Although this is not a box, this came out of a bag. But that is just delicious. Wow. Ah! Yummy! Okay, ready to go. So this is the salsa we made. It's so good. I say we, I didn't do anything. And then we did late July. These are taqueria oil chips, avocado salsa, and then what's in the other salsa you mean? Looks like
It's
onions.
pico de gallo with avocado as well.
Okay, you have to take a bite.
Thanks. It's been marinating overnight, so the lime has penetrated and cooked it.
We don't panic when stuff doesn't go our way.
Is it good?
Very good.
Cookies came out yummy. We tasted too, very good. And then we are waiting on the brownies. Let me see, I can get this light on. And they're baking in there. Those look nice and good. And then, let me turn the light off. We're cleaning up our station here. We got our chips out. We put the salsa back in the fridge because we don't want it to get too cold. I mean, too warm. And now I can sit for a little while and wait for people to come over. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna change out of this. Maybe into something more sporty. Good, yeah, good word. Good morning. I did not vlog the rest of Super Bowl. All of a sudden, everybody showed up and I had to hurry up and get changed and just start hosting and hanging out. And we had such a fun time. It was so sweet to have people over. We haven't hosted since, it might be almost a year since we had hosted anybody. And it was just so sweet to have people in our home. I think when you host, it's like you're giving back in a way and it feels really good. So I've always loved hosting and I can't wait one day to have a bigger space where I could host more people, more of the friends and family that we love so much. So anyway, it was super fun. Cannot believe that the Chiefs almost got shut out, honestly. They played terribly. And yeah, the Eagles defense was crazy and they totally deserved the win. So it was really cool. But it is flash forward to next weekend. So I did not vlog the rest of the weekend. So here we are. It is the following weekend. It is Friday. And I have a lot of catching up with you to do. So I'm gonna put the camera down and kind of get situated. Okay, I'm situated now. Let me just block the mess behind me. Anyway, so this week was a crazy week because we were just prepping, oh my gosh, losing my voice, prepping for playoffs. So coach girls basketball and we were in the playoffs up until last night. So we had our last game last night and it was heartbreaking. We lost by 1 point, which, you know, what's better, right? Getting blown out or losing by 1? we had the game. There were moments where we had the game and we were in control, and you know, the ball didn't bounce our way last night, which is just so hard to accept. And I think something that I'm wrestling with right now is like giving up control, right? Because I want to control everything, and I'm under this illusion that me, myself, and I control my life, but that is so far from the truth. I believe God is the author of all things, and I think he opens and shuts doors for us in life. And at church the other day, we were singing this song. I'm drawing a blank. But the song, it goes, "You never fail." So it's like, you won't fail. You won't fail. You won't. And then there's another part of the song that says, like, I'm safe in you. I'm gonna make it through. And I am not the best singer right now. Oh my gosh, my voice is gone from screaming so much last night. But that phrase, like, I'm safe in you, I'm gonna make it through. Like, oh, I could cry just saying that phrase right now, because God has just brought me through so much, especially in coaching. There are so many times where I've doubted myself. God has just continuously protected me and brought me through it. And last night was like a devastating loss. And I could argue that, like, God, where were you? We should have won this game. But honestly, I think it's protection. I just feel like God was in that, even though it was a loss. Like, he's in the grief of this loss. It's hard to win. And so, yes, we lost by 1, but I think it was just like God's protection over me, because it was such a tight game. The girls were in it. And I, as a coach, did my very best to bring them to the finish line. But at the end of the day, they have to finish the game. I don't get to finish it for them. Sorry, this might be unbelievably boring for you, but I don't know if you are into sports or if you have faith, but this is just a big part of who I am in my life. And I know I don't vlog basketball stuff. I don't vlog the girls or, you know, my coaching staff or anything like that, but that just weighs so heavy on my heart. And there are some other things that happened too that are disappointing. One of my girls decided to leave the team last night, which is devastating for any team to have somebody leave. But she didn't come back to the locker room after the game and just left. And so I'm accepting that as her resignation, basically, that she's not going to be coming back and that she's disappointed that she didn't play, different things like that. And I'm so disappointed, and I hold that really heavy too when girls feel like things aren't fair. And it's hard, because coaching and playing sports, it's all about your performance, and I evaluate them every day, but I so believe that their value is not in what they produce, right? Because I'm a Christian, and I believe their value is so much more than being an athlete. And I try to communicate that to them, that every person on this team is important. And this girl, she wasn't the only one who didn't play last night. I mean, it was a close game. And when you're at that top level, trying to compete to stay alive, because it's win or go home, not everybody gets to play. It just isn't reality. So my heart hurts for her, and all I can do is like hold that with open hands. I feel bad for her teammates that she kind of like left after the game, and you know, and it hurts me too, because I've spent 2 years coaching her, and so it's a bummer that she didn't trust the process. Not every year is easy, so, and it's hard to be a good athlete. Coaching really humbles me in that way, because it's hard to be a good coach, and I do my very best, but I'm so far from perfect, and I have to lean on God in all of this, because I am not perfect. Yeah, I have no other words. I'm not perfect, and I have to trust that God has got me in ways that I can't even comprehend. But anyways, enough of basketball talk, as much as I could talk about this forever. Let's kind of go take a walk outside. I have some books I want to drop off we have like a little book library, free book library. So I'm going to go drop some books off and go take a walk real quick, just kind of get some fresh air. And then we can kind of do some fun stuff today. It's Valentine's Day, which, you know, is so sweet. My husband left on a trip this morning because I was in playoffs. I wasn't able to go with him, and unfortunately we lost, which is ironic because technically I could have gone since I'm not coaching anymore, but we didn't know that that was going to happen, so you can't predict the future, right? So I'm going to be hanging out with my dad today, and it's going to be a cute dad-daughter Valentine's Day, so I'll bring you along with, and I'm going to put the perfume on that my husband got me for Valentine's Day. We went to Joe Malone in South Coast, in Costa Mesa, and I got this beautiful perfume from Joe Malone. It's roses, literally. It's called Red Roses Cologne. I'm telling you, when I spray this, I literally smell like a bouquet of roses, like a big bouquet just like stuffed in your face. And I love it so much. And yes, I know it's not clean perfume. I know people feel a way about that, and I haven't gotten there yet. I just love perfume so much. So anyway, we're gonna, you know, spritz this around a little bit. Smelling fresh, and we're gonna get outside. Let's go. Before we get outside, my husband got me the cutest little Valentine's Day card after the game, and he wrote the sweetest note about how he's so proud of me and coaching and everything. And then I got some little chocolates. I ate one already. And then he got me these beautiful roses, which I'm like bringing them closer to you. Ugh, I'm just obsessed. And it was so sweet last night. 2 of my students, they came to my game and they each brought me a rose. It was the sweetest thing I think any of my students have ever done at a game. So yeah, this is like my little Valentine's Day corner. But okay, let's go outside. This sun is just giving me all the life I need right now. It just feels so good on my face. Here's our little book library. Setting my books in here. Just taking a look, see if there's anything good. Honestly, not much. It's a little bit thin. I feel like I've seen this book before, the Eat Pretty book. I've definitely seen that before. That might be kind of fun. Check it out. If I don't like it, I can put it back. Yeah, some of these are old books, man. They're big. News of the World. My dad loves that book. Sorry for all the noise. They're cutting trees this morning. Okay. Anyway, so this is our little book library. So cute. Hi, Dad.
Hey, come on up here.
Okay, gonna get some fills. We ordered it online. Checking out a new restaurant. Maybe we'll get some snacks. It's not a day with my dad without going to the garden center. We do like going here together.
I know.
Yeah. We're looking at bistro tables for my patio or balcony because the one we have is huge. I'll show it to you later, but we want something we can hose off. You could hose this one off. These are nice and small. They're foldable.
This looks really good to me. You don't like it? I think these are.
I do, but it's big.
Yeah.
It's too big.
Right.
We want something tiny. That's why I like these. But my dad has found something else. Oh yeah, these are nice.
Yeah.
And they're not so big.
And you also can rest your arms here.
Yeah, that's great. How much are they? 50 bucks?
49 bucks, $50 a chair.
Yeah, we could. Okay, we're gonna pull it out so you can give it a try. And you can put this like cushion on it. You see?
Yeah, have a seat.
Yeah, I do. I edit it. It's comfortable. Don't move the camera, Dad. No? Try the other one. You
Back's a little hard.
Okay, this is the other chair.
Try it. You'll see what I mean. It's not going to hit you in the middle of your back.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a lot nicer. That's a comfortable chair. I'm going to get some of those for.
Let me try the other one.
Might end up keeping that little table and just.
Yeah, this is more comfortable for $10 more. But this is cuter. Oh well.
Yeah, get the.
We're heading to dinner now. We're going to Black Trumpet, which my dad has never been before. And it's it's a good restaurant. I'm excited.
This is my soundtrack, though.
That's right. That's why you like it here. Just got done with dinner. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really, really good. It was nice and dark.
Yeah, that's the only thing about Black Trumpet.
I couldn't hear the music either.
I know, and that's the reason why he wanted to go there in the first place.
Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald.
Anyway, the food was delicious. We're over by Bella's Hair now, and we're gonna go get some C's chocolate for dessert, and then go to our favorite store in the whole world,
Barnes & Noble. Booksellers.
That's right. How fun, little events. They have events here now. Tracy Deacon, it's like her book is Oathbound, and she's gonna come and do a signing. You know who came that I missed was Nicholas Sparks. He came here and did a signing. Sorry, I didn't properly say goodnight last night. My dad and I we finished up at Barnes & Noble, and I realized I left my gift card at home, which is so annoying, but I did find a really cute book that I want to go back and get. What was it called? I took a picture of it. It says The Invisible Husband of Frick Island. It's by Colleen Oakley. It looked really cute. Basically, they're on this woman is on an island with her husband, and then her husband dies at sea, supposedly, but then she goes on acting as if he's alive, and the whole town goes with it. It's like a little small island town. And then there's another guy who's like a reporter, and he was sent to this town to cover like a pie eating contest or something. And then he finds this store, and he thinks this is going to be his big break. And so it's all about this, these two people kind of coming together. We'll see. I'm going to buy it, but I just took this out of my hair. I got this new Heatless curl set from Eternal Muse, and it's just the most luscious thing. And my hair, this is the best I've done it so far. The two other times, not so good. And I haven't brushed it or anything. I literally just took it out. But I'm actually going to put it back in because I barely slept last night. So you guys are going to witness me doing this. But yeah, I barely slept last night. I went to bed at midnight and woke up at like 6:50, which is so annoying because it's Saturday. I don't need to wake up super early. Okay, I can't take myself seriously like this. So I'm going to do my heatless curls. I'm just going to put it on a time lapse and then we'll talk. So I just finished it. I actually wanted to show you the box it came in because this is like the prettiest packaging for a heatless curl set that I've ever seen. And it's just this, I don't know, it's like this piece of art on this box. Like this beautiful woman in front of this man who looks like he's painting her. She's got like a crown of florals on her head. And I was just like, what the heck? And so it came in this box and it says, "Thank you for being our eternal muse." I've only used it 3 times. It's brand new. I am obsessed. And then they put this in the box, right? It's like, "Oh, thank you for choosing us, and we hope this package brings you joy." And I'm such a huge fan of that. And this is like, again, I'm a sucker for good packaging, and they even have their own wax seal that says Eternal Muse on it. Like, okay, this is the fanciest heatless curl set I've ever seen. And I thought I had bought a fancy one before, but I really like this one. It actually doesn't come with this clip. It comes with this clip, which is probably better, but it was not where it should be. So now I can, like, if I want to clip it with this one, I guess. I'm not sure if I even need it. I only use a clip at night so it doesn't fall out, but I'm actually gonna twist these back like this. I wish they gave 3 hair ties for this reason, because during the day, I don't want to look like George Washington or whatever with my heatless curls, but when I do this, I almost feel like if I had to go to the grocery store or I had to go get gas in my car, I would not feel that crazy rocking this hairstyle, but maybe that's crazy. Anyways, I thought it would be fun to show you some of the little goodies I bought yesterday, because when I went with my dad, I did some quick shopping and I thought it might be fun to share that. So I'm gonna go grab some of the pieces that I picked up at Sephora and Facial. Popped in and grabbed some fun stuff. So I will show you the first thing I got, which is this Caudalie. I think that's how you say the name, Caudalie. But anyway, it's called the Vino Perfect Micro Peeling Instant, or just Instant Brightening Micro Peel. Brighter looking skin in 30 seconds. When I brought it home, I looked it up, and you can use this every day. It is a micro peel, but it is a facial cleanser. And so I'm just gonna leave it in my shower. And when I take a shower, I'm gonna use it, which is not every day. Kind of cool because it's like a foam. And I thought, okay, I can just use this in the shower. You're supposed to put it on dry face, leave it on for 30 seconds, wash it off. And since it's a foam, I think the shower is the perfect place for it. I also got my favorite sea mist. This little sea mist really is just so nostalgic for me, because the day I left for my wedding, and I got married abroad, I got married in Spain, which so crazy. And I realized I just brought my empty. This is not even full, but you can't tell. But I already put the full one in my drawer, and I saw this on the counter and I was like, oh, perfect. But I'm like, it's empty. Anyway, so this is the Calming Cucumber Toning Mist, and it's so nostalgic because I just got my facial at Facial Works, which I love. The bar facials are great. They're quick. They're 45 minutes. And for somebody who has a hard time relaxing, or like a hard time sitting and feeling like I'm not getting anything done, like a 45-minute in and out facial is actually pretty nice for me. And you can sit and talk with friends, and it's not as expensive as an in-room facial, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so this is nostalgic for me because the woman who still does my facials at Facial Works in Huntington, Sam, she was saying, you know, when you're on a plane, your skin gets really dry and dehydrated. Like, you should take this and just spray it all the time. Spray it every hour you're on the plane. And so I did, and my skin, I'm telling you, was amazing. And was it really this? I don't know, but I love the way it feels, and I love the way it smells. The cucumber's amazing. So there's this, which I was going to spray on my face, but I brought the empty. And then I tried this liquid lava mask, which I have tried in the past when I got my facial. And I really love the way it smells. It's like I don't understand how they get these like fruity scents, and they're so, like, it's almost like candy. And then this is kind of like the consistency of it. Sorry, hard to get to focus when it's looking at my face. But it's very like silky smooth, and when you put it on, it's very cooling. It kind of tingles a little bit, but basically you just put a thin layer onto your skin. You leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes. You actually can leave it on overnight. It does kind of not harden, but it goes on really wet, and then it does kind of like settle into your skin. But it's supposed to be this silky mask treatment infused with lava water and peptides. This is to help firm and lift the skin. It's got clean C complex, whatever that means, defense against digital damage and blue light, which we love that because hello, always on a screen. So I used this last night. So this is also why I went to bed so late, because I did this, I did all my little things. But the thing I'm most excited about are these, which these are the Face Ice Cairo wands. They're massage wands. So it's kind of like gua sha. I don't really know what I'm doing with these, I'm not gonna lie, but I love the way they look. I love that they come in a box, which I leave in the fridge. And then they look like this. They've got these nice little silicone, they're not silicone, I don't know. They're soft handles, and then you just, oh my gosh, it's cold. Because I have an ice roller. Sorry, I can't even talk when I do this. I have an ice roller in my fridge, but it doesn't stay cold. And honestly, it's plastic, which is so dumb. Like, why am I rubbing plastic on my face? So you can put these in your freezer. They do not need to go in your fridge. They can go in your freezer. And I can still, there's water in them, and it's not frozen. But the fridge, yeah, the fridge is kind of like cold enough. Oh my gosh, it feels good. My husband would hate this. He cannot do anything cold. So yeah, I need to ask Sam, my facialist, how to do this. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. It just feels good. I'm going to go with what feels good right now. But I love that they have handles, because the gua sha, it's kind of hard to hold. And this just like glides. And oh my gosh. And I get really puffy under my eyes. You probably saw that earlier in the vlog. After we went for our bike ride, I was so puffy. I mean, this cannot be hurting my skin right now. This has got to be good for it. So I am a big fan. Okay, I'm definitely going to look up how to use these a little bit better, but it's a 3-in-1 tool to refresh, sculpt, and glow. Cold therapy helps depuff, soothe, and relieve facial tension. Best used in the morning to wake up the skin. So these were the fun little skincare bits I got. The massage felt so good. And then I wanted to show you guys one more thing. I ordered for myself. I treated myself to these. Anyway, so I bought these, and they are just beautiful. I love a good ballet flat. They're so in season right now, or on trend, I don't know. Ballet flats have made like a huge comeback. I used to be like a crazy fan of ballet flats. I had like 6 pair, but nobody was wearing them when I was wearing them. I think I was in high school or something. And I used to have a ton of ballet flats. But what I love about these is they have these square toe. I love the gold color. And then also just this leather crosshatch detail. I just think they're beautiful. And then here are the back. They are Frida Salvador, and they are so comfortable. So comfortable. I am still breaking in the back of them. So it's just like right here, kind of rubs on my heels. But you just get those little clear heel pads, and you don't even feel it. And that's how I broke in my loafers as well. And then eventually they rubbed themselves out on that pad. And so now I don't even need the pad. So these are so great. I've only worn them once, but I'm totally obsessed. And I just think, again, I'm holding these weird. I just think, again, they're so cute, so classic, classy looking. I mean, and gold for summer, chef's kiss. Thanks for hanging out with me for the past couple days, and I will talk to you soon.